Hi there! I'm so happy you could join me for this week's Confessions, the Confessions of an Overactive Worrier. Ever worry about how much you worry? Stay up all night wondering how things will play out? Analyze a situation from so many angles that you're stuck for weeks, months, or even years of inaction? I totally get it. I've been there. I honestly think that I've been a worrywart overanalyzer for the most part of my life. And I have been in recovery for a few years now. More on that towards the end of the episode. In the past, I was always worried about what people would think about me. Would I reach their expectations? What would my path end up looking like? Would everything be okay? Turn out all right? Would I reach my own expectations? The problem with this constant, and in my case, I'd say chronic worry, is that it kept me from experiencing the present moment, the here and now. Possibilities and opportunities could have been passing by my way, but I often wouldn't notice them as I was hyper-focused on everything that could, and according to my mind's overactive worries, would go wrong. And on my journey towards understanding and lessening my worries, I actually learned that our brains have something called a negativity bias. Basically, research has shown that we have a greater sensitivity to negative stimuli, and it's a product of our evolution. You see, this bias helped our ancestors so that they could make smart decisions in high-risk situations. Let's think saber-toothed tiger here. In other words, our brain developed systems that would make it unavoidable for us not to notice danger in order to keep us out of it and increase our likelihood of survival. Awesome! Thank you, brain. I'm so grateful for this. Thank you for doing all you can to ensure my survival. The thing is that these mechanisms are still active today, as they were in the Stone Age. It's not just about fight or flight anymore. This built-in brain mechanism with a super sensitivity to negativity is at work all the time in every aspect of our lives. So my question is, if our brains have this bad news bias, is there hope? There is. There really is. We don't have to resign ourselves to this doom and gloom, even if our brains are zooming in on the negative. We can practice tools to outsmart our prehistoric reptilian brain. We can counteract our natural negative instincts. And we start this process by something as simple as noticing. You first have to notice your worrisome thoughts in order to be able to do something about it. You have to train yourself to observe your thoughts as if from an outsider's perspective. No need to fight, suppress, judge, or push them away. Just notice them. Then it takes a conscious effort from your part to look for the good, to look for the positive aspects of your life experience. The more you practice this, the better you become at finding what is going well for you, what you have accomplished, rather than honing in, zooming in on what you haven't. In other words, you get to choose what to focus on. You may be asking, well, Inez, how do I get this to work for me? How do I make all this noticing, focusing, and choosing work? Honestly, it takes practice, lots of it. It takes kindness to yourself when you go down the rabbit hole of worry. It takes noticing and bringing yourself back. It takes choosing what you wish to focus on. Your brain will naturally zoom in on the negative. And then it's up to you to notice and make a conscious effort to look for the positive, to create a more favorable experience for yourself. In the end, I always ask myself, is this thought aligned with what I desire? Is it aligned with my goals and my desired states of being, which are joy, aliveness, peace, and connection? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, I then ask, well then, are you ready to replace this thought, this worry, with one that will uplift you? With one that will get you into aligned action? It's my choice, and it's your choice too. One more thing. When it's a thought that I just can't seem to get out of through any method, I seek mentors, allies, guidance. There's no need to do this alone. And for all my worriers out there, fret not. There will be other episodes about worry in the future, along with other tools and strategies that I've found helpful along the way. These have been the confessions of an overactive worrier. See you soon!